Hello everyone, welcome to week 4 of the Junior Grand Prix. I'm your host Ted Barton, and this week we are in Belarus and the capital city of Minsk. With a population of just over 2 million, Minsk is the largest city in Belarus and is literally the center point of Europe. Virtually destroyed during the war, Minsk has rebuilt into a modern and spectacular infrastructure that marries the culture and history of 950 years of its existence. Welcome inside the Minsk Arena, a beautiful modern facility which has played host to numerous international hockey and figure skating events. This week is the ISU Junior Grand Prix Week 4. So far this season, here are the top scores. In ladies, the remarkable performance of Alexandra Trusova of Russia in Brisbane Week 1 still holds top spot with a 197.69. In men, also from Week 1, Alexei Krasnoshin of the United States maintains top score with a gutsy performance, earning a 209.37. In dance, and still in Week 1, Sofia Poloschuk and Alexander Bakanov of Russia barely edged out Week 2 winners Kristina Carrera and Anthony Ponomarenko of the United States with a top score of 145.86. In pairs, Apolinari Panatholova and Dmitry Rylov of Russia placed second in both the short and free, but won the event with a total score of 157.51. A beautiful building and a beautiful sport merge here in Minsk. It's week 4 of the Junior Grand Prix, and it starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to week 4 here in Minsk, Belarus. A beautiful shot of the circus theater there, home to the Belarusian circus throughout the year. Beautiful shot here of the sports park and the inner arena, 15,000 seats, and home this week to the Junior Grand Prix. Welcome inside this state-of-the-art facility, host to many international hockey and figure skating events. So lucky to be in this facility for the Junior Grand Prix in week 4.
Judge number 5, Mr. Yuri Guskov, Kazakhstan.
Судья номер 6.
Judge number 6, Miss Natasha Pontonnier, France.
First up, short dance. There are 14 entries. Let's take a look here at the schedule for Thursday today. The short dance just on the ice now at 10:30 in the morning. The ladies short will take to the ice at 13:10 this afternoon in Minsk, and the men's short this evening at 18:45.
The United States of America.
Соединенные Штаты Америки. Техническая панель.
The technical panel. The technical controller, Miss Linda Lever.
Технический специалист.
Technical specialist, Miss Galicate Morazzi.
Ассистент технического специалиста.
Assistant technical specialist, Miss Mary-Louise Heisenberg.
This short dance, there are 15 teams from 10 nations.
Разрешается разминка первой группы участников.
The following competitors may now take the ice for your warm-up. From France, Julia Bagre and Matthew Koira.
Франция.
From Belarus, Emilia Kalikhanova and Vladislav Polkhovsky.
Беларусь.
Nina Mizuki and Veniamin Svolskis, Canada.
Канада.
Gauhar Naurizova and Baysangur Datiev, Kazakhstan.
Казахстан.
this week here in Minsk. 32 nations, 111 competitors. As I mentioned, 15 dance teams from 10 nations. 3 days of competition, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and a gala on Saturday evening. Not a normal presentation. Usually the Junior Grand Prix finish on Saturday evening, but here in Belarus, they'll be having a gala with an audience attending a beautiful facility. Should be a lot of fun. Lots of lights up in the building. I think many of the skaters may never have been in a building this big for competition. Look at the technical panel for the short dance. And now the judges.
Couples, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
Remember, you can follow us on social media, Facebook, YouTube, of course. You're watching live on YouTube, and Twitter at ISU_figure, and Instagram at ISU Figure Skating.
Couples, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
На лед приглашаются представители Франции.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing France, Julia Vagret and Mathieu Coiras.
Julia's 18, Mathieu also 18, coached by Olivia Schoenfelder and Muriel Zazawi, choreographed by Diana Riba. Personal best in the short dance, 52.49, earned that last season in the Junior Grand Prix, skating the cha-cha, rumba, and samba.
Worldwide to infinity, you know the roof on fire. We gon' boogie, hoogie, hoogie, jiggle, wiggle, and dance like the roof on fire. Tell them, I'm on fire. Tell them, I'm on fire. I tell them, I'm on fire.
Julia Vagre and Matthew Coiras, France.
Франция.
Julia and Matthew, first team out in the short dance, first event here in Minsk. Let's take a look at some of their elements. Sequence of their compulsory part. They have, for the key points, a no, a yes, and a yes. And the straight line lift, level 4. System currently, and a plus GOE for execution. Here's a look at their twizzles currently in at level 1.
Стекла.
Olivia Schoenfelder, famous ice dancer from France, heavily into coaching now, numerous teams on the Junior Grand Prix circuit.
Ouais.
This course, please, for Julia Grant and Matthew Morris.
Scores for Julia and Matthew for the short dance.
The short dance score, please.
45.94. First team out.
Julia Grant and Matthew Morris from have earned in the short dance 45 and 94 scores.
Техник цифр.
За короткий танец пара набирает 45,94 балла. На лед приглашаются представители Республики Беларусь.
Next to skate, representing the Republic of Belarus, Emilia Kalikhanova and Vladislav Balkovsky.
Analea 16, Yugoslav 19. Coached by Tatiana Believa. Choreographed by Alexander Tolstik and Olga Fomenko. 50.75 personal best in the short dance.
Emilia Kalikhanova and Vladislav Balkovsky, Belarus.
Республика Беларусь.
Let's take a look at some of the elements here for Emilia and Yaroslav. Second sequence, compulsory portion. And they have a no, yes, yes for the key points. And the twizzles here, Yaroslav had some balance issues. Currently in at level 2, minus GOE right here. Some problems. The balance. The last element, a rotational lift, level 4, the positive GOE. Maybe a little disappointment there. The slip up on the twizzles. They're in that level 2, as I mentioned. Spectacular facility here, the backdrop of the Kiss and Cry, as you see a shot of the outside of the building and the sports park, the speed skating arena, obviously for hockey as well, figure skating events. Beautiful sports facility. Technical panel and judging panel taking a bit of time here. It always takes a little while at the beginning of an event to get into the rhythm.
The score seeds for Emilia Katanova and Vladislav Palkovsky. The
scores for the short dance. 44.77 for Emilia and Vladislav, currently in second place.
44.77 points. They are currently in second place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 44,77 балла и занимает текущую вторую позицию.
Next to skate, Nina Mizuki and Benjamin Svolstis, Canada.
Nina and Benjamin, 16 years old. She was born in Japan. He in Latvia. They're coached and choreographed by Megan Wing and Aaron Lowe. This is their first Junior Grand Prix season and their very first competition, skating the cha-cha and a samba.
Quiero compartir mis brazos y en parte
Nina Mizuki and Veniamin Svolskis, Canada.
Канада.
Well, they had a mistake on the twizzle. We'll take a look at that now. Venemans just didn't get the blade right here. He had it and then dropped it, broke the twizzles. They're in currently at a level 2 with a minus GOE. I think got a little bit, nerves got to them a little bit. Didn't skate with the usual aggressiveness quality that they normally do. Some of the midline no-touch sequence. There are so many skaters that on this year's Junior Grand Prix that it's their first year on the circuit or their first competition at this level. It's beginning of a new quad leading up to the next Olympic Games in 2022 in Beijing. Look at the rotational lift, level 4, plus GOE here. Couple years experience and quality of the performances goes significantly higher.
This course
They can wing their coach in the kiss and cry with Nina and Venemans. Short dance score.
Short dance score, please.
41.56. Currently in third place.
41 and 56 points in the short dance. They are currently in third place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 41,56 балла и занимает текущую третью позицию. На лед приглашаются представители Республики Казахстан.
Next to skate, Gaukhar Naurizova and Baysangur Datiyev, Kazakhstan.
Gaukhar 16. Baysangur is 18. Coached by Alexander Julin and Alexei Sitnikov. Cha-cha and samba for the short dance.
Gauchar Urezova and Baysankur Tatiev, Kazakhstan.
Республика Казахстан.
Let's take a look at some of the elements for Gauchar and Baysangur. Look at the first compulsory segment. No, yes, no for the key points. And then look at the twizzles. Loss of balance. Kept it going. Grab the leg. Slow down on the turns. The difficult part of the short dance for all the skaters. Rotational lift. And this Joey.
Всем привет. Мама, папа. Ребят в Олимпийском.
This course is for Gauchar Urezova and Baysankur Tatiev. The short dance
Baysangur, 35.67 for the short dance. They're currently in fourth place.
35 and 67 points. They are currently in fourth place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 35,67 балла и занимает текущую четвертую позицию. Разрешается разминка следующей группы участников.
The following competitors may now take the ice for your warm-up. From Great Britain,
Second group on the ice for their warm-up. Let's take a look at the results after just one
From
group.
the United States of America,
Julia and Matthew from France, 45.94. Emilia and Yugoslav from Belarus, 44.77. And Nina and Venemans from Canada, 41.56. Two more groups to come. 14 teams representing 10 nations in the short dance here in Minsk.
Республика Беларусь.
From Canada, Ashlyn Steers and Lee Boyer.
Канада.
Just a reminder, later today, the ladies' short program takes to the ice at 13:10 here in Minsk. Then tonight, short program at 18:45. Watching live coverage of the Junior Grand Prix, I'm your host, Ted Barton. Thrilled to bring the whole series to you on YouTube. Next week, we move on to Zagreb, Croatia. Competitions are getting more important each week out for those skaters trying to qualify for the Junior Grand Prix final in Nagoya in early December. Top 6 spots in the Junior Grand Prix in ice dance are currently in the standings, owned by 4 Russian teams, 1 American, and 1 team from Israel. our 4 more weeks of events to come with many good teams yet to skate their second competition. Those standings can change to a very large degree next few weeks. There, Christina and Anthony from the United States. They're currently second in the standings on the Junior Grand Prix ice dance, just hundredths of a point behind the leaders from Russia. A look at the starting order for Group 2, just finishing up their warm-up.
Couples, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up. Couples, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
На лед приглашаются представители Великобритании.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing Great Britain, Sasha Fear and George Vettel.
Sasha, 15, born in London. George, 18, born in Toronto, Canada. They're coached and choreographed by Roman Hagenauer, Karen Quinn. Personal best 44.93 in the short dance, skating the cha-cha, rumba, and samba.
Easy to believe my lies, I never know.
Representing Great Britain, Sasha Fear and George Battle.
Великобритания.
Seems to be a rough day for the Twizzles. Sasha and George had some challenges in those as well. Every team so far has had a couple mistakes in the set of Twizzles. Let's take a look at some of the elements for Sasha and George. First compulsory sequence here. Key points, they got a yes, yes, and no. Here's a straight line lift. Level 4 with a plus GOE of 0.60. Well done. Here are the Twizzles. Currently in that level 3. Awesome balance right here by George. There. Just to hang on. Now put the foot down. George has a brother in dance competing for Canada. They both competed against each other in the week 1 Brisbane, first Junior Grand Prix of the season.
Scores, please, for
Take a look at the
Sasha
scores for the short
Fear
dance
and George
for
Battle.
Sasha and George.
The short dance score, please.
A
Sasha
40.81.
Fear and George
Sasha and
Battle
George currently in
have earned
4th
the short
place.
dance 40 and 81 points. They are currently in 4th place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 40,81 балла и занимает текущую 4-ю позицию. На лед приглашаются представители Соединенных Штатов Америки.
Next to skate, representing the United States of America, Christina Carrera and Anthony Panamarenko.
Christina, 17, born in Montreal, Canada. Anthony, 16, born in San Jose, California. They're coached and choreographed by Igor Spielban. 63.10 personal best, earned that last season in the Junior Grand Prix. They're the winners of Salzburg dance event just a few weeks ago. Rumba, cha-cha, and samba.
Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando quizás, quizás, quizás.
You love me, and so how am I ever to know? You always tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Come on! his
The United States of America, Sasha Fear and Anthony Ponomarenko.
Соединенные Штаты Америки.
Well, that was a great skate by Christina and Anthony. Much stronger out here today. Gained momentum throughout the program. Very solid on the twizzles. We'll take a look at some of those elements. Their Spiel band greeting them as they come off the ice. Looks pretty pleased with that performance. A look at the entry to the straight line lift. Little performance during it as well. Really well done. Great control all the way through. It's a level 4 with a plus 1.2 GOE. Great score there. And a look at the twizzles. This was close, it was fast, it was in unison. Really well done. Level 4 twizzles with a plus 1.3. That's a huge score for twizzles. Really nicely done. Look at some of the steps in the no-touch midline step sequence. How close they are, good deep edges, nice clean turns, good unison. At the same time as good performance with the upper body. Yep, really nicely performed today. Great, strong performance. Christina Carrera and Anthony Ponomarenko of the United States.
Hi everyone back at home.
I think we're going to see a pretty good score here this morning. Short dance score. Christina and Anthony, 63.77, the season's best. Clearly moves them into first place.
63 and 77 points in the shoulders. They are currently in first place in their season's best.
За короткий танец пара набирает 63,77 балла и занимает текущую первую позицию. На лед приглашаются представители Украины.
Next to skate, the representative of Russia or Ukraine, Daria Popova and Vladimir Belikov.
Daria is 15. Volodymyr is 18, both born in Kharkov. Galina Churilova and Mariana Kozlova are the coaches. Larisa Fyodorova the choreographer. 52.47 personal best skating to a cha-cha and merengue.
Daria Popova and Vladimir Belikov, Ukraine.
Україна.
And let's look at some of the elements here. Daria and Volodymyr. Twizzles. Pretty good speed in at level 2 at the moment. And loss of balance a little bit. Oh yes, right there by Daria. Fortunate. First portion of their compulsory dance. No, no, and yes for the key points. Here's a look at the curve of loss of balance. Good, he worked real hard to keep this balance right in here. She touched the board with the boots. He lost his balance, but kept it going. Good work, his part. Again, she touched the boards.
This course is for Daria Popova and Vladimir Belikov. The short dance
scores 46.84 for Daria and Volodymyr, currently in second place.
46 and 84 points. They are currently in the second place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 46,84 балла и занимает текущую вторую позицию. А на лед приглашаются представители Республики Беларусь.
The following competitors are now taking the ice for their warm-up. Karina Sidorenko and Maxim Yelenich, Belarus.
Karina's 15, born here in Minsk. Maxim, 18, born in Gomel. Tatiana Belaeva is the coach. Alexander Tolstik and Olga Fomenko, choreographers. 31.46 personal best, rumba and cha-cha.
Kristina Sidorenko and Maxim Yelenich, Belarus.
Республика Беларусь.
Take a look at some of the elements for Karina and Maxime. Look at the twizzles. Currently in at level 4, minus GOE. Rotational lift at level 4.
This course is called Karina and Maxime Yelenich. The short dance
scores for Karina and Maxime of 35.34. Season's best. Currently in 8th place.
35 and 34 points, which is a new season's best for them. And they're currently in 8th place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 35,34 балла, и это наилучший результат, и занимает текущую 8-ю позицию. На лед приглашаются представители Канады.
Next to skate, Ashlyn Steers and Lee Royer, Canada.
Ashlyn, 17, born in Calgary. Lee, 19, born in Fort McMurray, Alberta. Coached and choreographed by Megan Wing and Aaron Lowe. 52.26 personal best in the short dance, earning that last season at the Junior World Championships. Skating this morning to a rumba and cha-cha.
Algo que me aleja
Ashlyn Steers and Lee Royer, Canada.
Канада.
That was a good skate for Ashlyn and Lee. They'll be quite pleased with that, especially in the key points. Had some challenges through the season, but they've got first set of key points, no, yes, yes, and second set of yes, yes, no. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Nice aggressive skate this morning here by Ashlyn and Lee. Here's the entrance into the Twizzles. They're currently in at level 4 with a plus 0.80 GOE. Their personal best in the short dance, 52.26. Might be able to top that this morning. We'll take a look. Here's a look at some of the no-touch midline step sequence. Straight line lift, also in at level 4 with a plus GOE of 0.60.
This course is for Ashlyn Steers and Lee Royer. The
Short dance scores for Ashlyn and Lee of 55.58. Personal season's best this year. They're currently in second place. They look pleased with that. Had a great skate here in Minsk this morning.
They are currently in the second place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 55,58 балла. Это лучший результат и занимает вторую текущую позицию.
And a look at the standings after two groups of skaters, Christina and Anthony from the United States, 63.77. Ashlyn and Lee in second, 55.58 from Canada. And Daria and Volodymyr from the Ukraine, 46.84 are your top three. One more group of five teams to come.
Соревнования продолжатся в категории спортивные танцы на льду короткий танец в 11 часов 54 минуты.
As we go to ice resurfacing, we take you back to 2016, last year in the Junior Grand Prix, a flashback of week 3 in the short dance. Angelique is 16, born in Russia. Louis is 20, born in Paris. Coached by Igor Spielband, choreographed by Fabian Borzat and Catherine Papadakis. 4th Grand Prix season, 61.11, personal best.
Take off your coat.
Anastasia is 17 years old, born in Moscow. Gregory is 19. Also, his hometown is Moscow. Skating today to Blues and Swing, airmail special, 59.15, personal best that last year at the World Junior Championships. Score to beat, 66.76. Rachel's 18 years old. Michael is 20. They're coached by Alexei Kelikov, choreographed by Elena Novak. This is the third Junior Grand Prix season. Personal best is 67.88 in the short dance last year at Junior Worlds.
Just when they all got, just when they all got, just when they all got, just when they all got. I ain't got time for you, baby. Either you're mine or you're not. Make up your mind, sweet baby. Right here, right now is all we got. A little party never kill nobody. So we don't dance until we come. A little party never kill nobody. Right here, right now is all we got.
Don't fail me now. Take me to the finish line. Oh, my heart it breaks every step that I take. But I'm open at the gates. They'll tell me that you're mine. walking through city streets. Is it by mistake or design? I feel so alone on the Friday nights. Can you make it feel like home if I tell you you're mine? It's like I told you when you died.
Welcome back, everyone, to Minsk, Belarus. Beautiful shot of the sports park here. 15,000-seat arena, a speed skating dome beside that, and practice facility inside the middle of that speed skating facility. Day one here in Minsk, week 4 of the Junior Grand Prix coverage. I'm your host, Ted Barton. We're thrilled to bring live coverage of the Junior Grand Prix throughout this season. Short dance, last group about to take to the ice.
Разрешена разминка. Следующие группы участников.
The following competitors may now take the ice for your warm-up. From China, Yushu Guo, Penggu Zhao.
Китай.
From Russia, Arina Ushakova and Maxim Nekrasov.
Россия.
From Russia, Anastasia Skoptsova and Kirill Alyoshin.
Россия.
There's a look at the standings at the first two groups. Christina and Anthony, great skate from the United States, 63.77. Ashton and Lee, also strong for them, 55.58, are in second. And Daria Volomor of Belarus are in third. Ukraine, pardon me. Just a reminder, the ladies' short program will take to the ice at 13:10 this afternoon, and then the men's short program at 18:45 local time here in Minsk. a look at the starting order for Group 3, just finishing up their warm-up. Follow us on all the social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Every day of competition, we'll tweet out the live stream links, starting orders, and global start times.
Couples, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up. Couples, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
На лед приглашаются представители Китая.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing China, Yuzhu Guo and Pengkung Zhao.
Yuzu's 18 years old, Pengkung 19, both born in Harbin. Coached by Hongyang Zi, choreographed by Zung Sheng. 42.20 personal best in the short dance, skating to rumba and cha-cha.
Soledad
Yuzhu Guo and Peng Gun Zhao, China.
Китай.
Few mistakes for Yusu in Ping Kong today. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Just a little catch of the pick there by Peng Kong. And a look at the twizzles. These twizzles are in at level 3. Just getting up onto the pick there by Yusu. Just got too far away there for the pickup of the rotational lift to work smoothly. Rotational lift is in at level 4, but has a minus GOE.
This is fourth place for Yuzhu Guo and Peng Gun Zhao.
Short dance scores.
The short dance score, please.
40.31 puts them into 8th place.
31 points. They are currently in 8th place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 40,31 балла и занимает текущую 8-ю позицию. На лед приглашаются представители России.
Next to skate, Arina Ushakova and Maxim Nekrasov, Russia.
Arena's 15, Maxim 16. They're coached by Alexei Gorshkov and Maxim Bolotin. Choreographed by Natalia Yanovshevskaya. 57.13 personal best, earned that last season on the Junior Grand Prix, skating this morning to cha-cha, rumba, and salsa.
Shake your body hot.
Shake
Arina Ushakova and Maxim Nekrasov, Russia.
Россия.
Well, one can clearly see the superior skating skills with Arina and Maxim, just top notch. Aggressive, deep edges, so quick. Take a look at some of the elements. A look at the first portion of the compulsory sequence. The key points, they have a yes, actually a yes on all key points in both portions of the compulsory. Haven't seen that for quite a while. Very precise with every step they make. Look at how quick that pickup was on that lift. Transition and then all the positions. So solid of a base by Maxime. Really beautiful. The depth of these edges here. Right there. That's fabulous. And the twizzles, just a little bit of a loss of balance right there, but just so small. They in at level 4 with a plus 1.2 GOE. Great score for the synchronized twizzles.
The score is for Arina Ushakova and Maxim Nekrasov. The
Short dance scores for
They have
Arina and Maxime, a 59.62, a good score. They're currently in second place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 59,62 балла и занимает текущую вторую позицию. На лед приглашаются представители России.
Next to skate, Anastasia Skoptsova and Kirill Alyoshin, Russia.
Anastasia, 16, born in Moscow. Kirill, 20, born in Omsk. Coached by Svetlana Alexeyeva. 63.38 personal best in the short dance. Earned that last year at the World Junior Championships. Skating this morning to rumba, cha-cha, and samba.
Анастасия Скопцова и Кирилл Алешин, Russia.
Россия.
Well, once again, you can see such strong skating skills from this team. Very aggressive throughout the program. So look at the curve lift. Level 4 plus 1.20, the GOE. Now the twizzles. Nice and close, nice and fast. Synchronization. Twizzles are at level 3 for the moment, the plus 1. We'll look at the first sequence of the compulsory. Key points at a no, yes, and yes.
Ой, всем привет!
There's a happy group in the kiss and cry.
Олечка, Влад, Миша, всем Наша, привет! Всем привет! Сейчас рассматривают, может быть, что совершенно никакого значения, ребят. Главное, что расслаблялись.
Such strong skating skills taught in Russia. All the great basics for the para teams, the dance teams, and the single skaters. Good foundation to build on for competitive skaters. Let's take a look at the scores for Anastasia and Kirill.
The short
dance score is 61.71. Nice, strong score. They're currently in second place.
They're currently in second place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 61,71 балла и занимает текущую вторую позицию. А на лед приглашаются представители Республики Чехия.
Next to skate, Lucy Burdo and Thomas Ingel, Czech Republic.
Lucy 17, Thomas 18. She was born in Norfolk, Great Britain, and he in London. They're coached and choreographed by Neil Chilcott. Cha-cha and samba.
Lucy Button and Thomas Singal, Czech Republic.
Республика Чехия.
Let's take a look at some of the elements. Twizzles, loss of balance there by Thomas. Twizzles in at level 3, the minus GOE, 0.92. Some work to do on the quality of these elements. Most of the elements are in the minuses on the GOE. It just takes time and hard work. We'll look at the first portion of the compulsory. He points at a no, no, no. The rotational lift, in at level 3.
Ciao mommy.
This is course release for Lucy Button and Thomas Singal.
No reaction.
The
Short dance scores where Lucy and Thomas are 31.83. They're currently in 13th place.
And they're currently in 13th place.
За короткий танец пара набирает 31,83 балла и занимает позицию номер 13. А на лед приглашаются представители Соединенных Штатов Америки.
Next to skate, Evelyn Guen and Vadim Kolesny, the United States of America.
Of only 14 years old, born in Cleveland. Vadim, 15, born in the Ukraine. They're coached and choreographed by Igor Spielban. First Junior Grand Prix season skating this morning to cha-cha, rumba, and mambo.
Heavenly Nguyen and Vadim Kolesnik, the United States of America.
Соединенные Штаты Америки.
Oh, nice debut by Avonlea and Vadim from the United States. First time out on the Junior Grand Prix season circuit. Spielbahn congratulating them as they get off the ice. Let's take a look at some of the elements. The Twizzles need a nice coverage. Currently in at level 4 with a plus GOE of 0.50. Straight line lift, good pickup, nice and quick through the change of positions. Our straight line lift is in at level 4 with a plus 0.70. Some of the no-touch midline steps. Currently in at level 2. Yeah, nice young team in the Kiss and Cry. First time with their coach, Igor Spielbahn, of course, coach of Olympic champions in the past.
Hello, everyone at home. Hi, Papa. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Papa.
What's
I
up,
miss
Cameron?
you.
Pretty cute. Let's take a look at the scores. Short dance score of 50.37. Not of approval by Igor. That currently puts them into 5th place.
Thank you, everyone, for your support.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for their support. Let's take a look at the standings after the short dance. Christina and Anthony from the United States, 63.77, a great skate today. They're in first. Anastasia and Kirill of Russia, 61.71 in second. And Irina and Maxime, also of Russia, 59.62 are your top 3. There's a look at the remaining field.
Competitions will continue in category ladies short program at 13:10 p.m.
Beautiful shot of the sports park here in Minsk. Spectacular facilities. $15,000 seats in that arena. And a look at the schedule for the rest of today. Ladies short program takes to the ice here at 13:10 this afternoon, just in a little while. Men's short tonight at 18:45. And tomorrow, pairs short takes to the ice first thing, 11 o'clock in the morning. Ladies free at 13:15. And we'll conclude tomorrow with a free dance at 1900 hours. And then Saturday, the pairs free 10:15 in the morning. Men's free goes at 12:45, and a gala here at 1900 hours here in Minsk. And a look at the remaining events in the Junior Grand Prix next week in Zagreb, Croatia, and we'll move to Gdansk, Poland, and Italy on October 12th to 14th, and of course the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final December 7th to 9th in Nagoya, Japan. Hope you enjoy our coverage of the short dance. Join us for the ladies short coming right up.